Hey guys, I'm Jonathan Sweeney, and today I'll be deconstructing 3 common arguments people use to say that we shouldn't legalize same-sex marriage, and I'm going to say why they are wrong, and give you the facts. Something I feel like in a lot of debates doesn't happen much. The arguments that I will be dissecting will be: we need to enact God's law, that we need to uphold a biblical or traditional marriage, and 3, that if we legalize gay marriage, well then what's that stopping, adults from marrying children or humans marrying animals? Argument 1. We need to enact God's law. Okay, so you're saying that we should totally dump the Constitution and, make religious laws. Funny because it's many of you guys who conservatives primarily. There were if you're a liberal, you're not going to say that you're against gay marriage, or like a progressive, you're not going to say that. You're a conservative on that. We usually say, "Oh, we gotta have a big military, and we have to be patriotic," and that's very unpatriotic. Saying that we should dump the Constitution and have religious laws. Also, it's many of you who said, "Oh, we should not, we have to defend our girls against the terrorists, or we're going to have Sharia law." Are you that big of a dumbass? What you're enacting basically is Sharia law. Just Christian Sharia law. And 2, you say, we need to be a Christian nation with Christian laws. Well, okay, what branch of Christianity are we going to follow? Are we going to go Catholic, Lutheran, Methodist, Anglican, Episcopalian? What? Are we going to do your interpretation? Well, I'm a Christian, and my interpretation is totally different than yours. So remember, we are a Christian nation, but we have a secular government. Argument 2. We need to defend a traditional or biblical marriage. So basically, it's an offshoot of argument 1 that we need to enact God's law. Why that is wrong. Okay. So what biblical marriage are you talking about? Are you talking about the one that allows incest, or the one that involves, rape, or the one that involves with animals, which I'm pretty sure is in the Bible? I mean, there's many different forms of marriage in the Bible. So to say, oh, a biblical marriage is one man, one woman, is kind of arrogant and naive of you to say, because in reality, there's many different types of marriages in the Bible. Not just one man, one woman. And 2, okay, traditional marriage. I guess you're right on that. Traditionally, through a lot of history, especially Western civilization, marriage has been one man, one woman. Okay, just because something is a tradition doesn't mean it should be upheld. And in fact, marriage developed as a way for property rights. So if you actually want to get to traditional marriage, it would be that ladies out there, you don't have a choice in whoever you marry. Your dad picks for you, and you go with it. That's traditional. In fact, slavery, racism, those were considered traditional biblical things to follow, but we don't follow them anymore. You know why? Because just because something is a tradition doesn't mean you should follow it. Argument 3. If we allow gay marriage, then that's a slippery slope, to adults marrying children or people marrying animals. Okay, I don't know if you know this or not, but at least in the United States, to marry someone, it has to be consensual and you have to be of sound mind and body. You may not know this. The animals cannot consent to things because they're animals. And children can't marry anyway without their parents saying they can't. So actually, technically, adults can marry kids. You just need your parental permission. I mean, so much stuff would have to happen between gay marriage being legalized to that it allows for even, let's say, polygamy. Like, I mean, that's a large gap to begin with. Okay, I mean, you're gonna go, it's still two consensual adults to like many people or with an animal. I mean, that's just impossible. That's not gonna happen anyway. It's just fear mongering you're using to get your point across because you don't have facts. Or any facts that you do have, you try to twist it in your favor, or like they don't support you, so you make it look like, oh yeah, they support me. I mean, even if you gave sound arguments that may be very very uncredible, but that are still better than the arguments I have listed, that will be a better start to your foolishness. I mean, the trend is going to legalize same-sex marriage. You might as well give up. I mean, and frankly, you shouldn't care with what other people do in their bedrooms to begin with. Unless it's like with a little kid or they're like raping someone's sex life. You have no business in. I mean, actually, it's kind of creepy how much some of these conservative, ultra-religious people intrude on your sex life. It's like the government with the NSA. I mean, we can't have any privacy, can we? No. And it's foolish. This is America. That shouldn't fly by. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe to me for more great videos. Like this video and share with all your friends so they can see it for themselves and maybe enlighten them. And maybe they can also subscribe to me. Also remember to comment below what are some common arguments you hear that people use to be for or against the legalization of same-sex marriage and why you know that they're wrong. Thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time, peace.